Pisces, I'm so excited for you. The first card that came out for you is congratulations, success, number 39. And this card fits so well with the energy I'm picking up on. The first message I got for you here when I was meditating was there's a first occurrence of something new. Right now, in the next couple weeks or in the next 3 months, no more than 3 months, there's an occurrence that's going to happen in your life, and it's the beginning of something new. It's the beginning of a new unfolding, and it's kind of your congratulations. It's an achievement. You're receiving the achievement, like you have achieved something, but you're receiving an achievement in the form of some kind of energy that's just beginning. It's interesting to say it that way. You're receiving some form of achievement, not a reward or an award. It's not coming through like that. It's like you are receiving an achievement. Maybe this is like going on your record, on your Akashic record, or it's being noted and stored somewhere that you have passed this. It's not you passed a certain kind of checkpoint on your path, on your journey. And then I got the weight has been decided. And I saw the scales of justice. And it's like you were in some situation or you were just chilling, whatever you were doing, there was some kind of imbalance and spirit was weighing the situation. Was your heart as light as a feather? Did you come with good intentions? Did you follow your true path? Did you listen to your heart? Did you let your soul and spirit guide you in your decision-making process? And definitely, Spirit has decided that the weight of your heart is light as a feather, which means that you can release any karma that you've been working through in a particular situation, or you've just moved out of some energy. You've done the right thing. Congratulations, Pisces. Like, I just feel so happy and excited for you. And I hope you feel this too. And if you don't now, then look forward to it because it's coming. And I feel like the numbers 39 or maybe even 369 is important for you. '78 could also be significant. I also was getting a message, and it started with spirit, and then I got something about, like, I wrote down the word extinguishes, but it didn't feel right, so I crossed it out, and then I was like, waiting, spirit, what's the rest of the message? And nothing came, and then I realized it had something to do with, like, how I squiggled out the word, and then there was like a squiggle over here too, so that it's like spirit is sitting in between a lot of noise, which to me meant that like you have a clear channel. You can hear spirit clearly, or you're working with the divine in a clear way, your higher self, your intuitive sensations, like you are clear of any noise and static. Although there might be a lot of static and squiggly kind of energy around you, you are a clear channel. And then I heard power in numbers. So perhaps you're working with a group, or you could work with a group, or there's some kind of situation that's unfolded the way it should because other people came forward, or they will come forward, or you have support. I don't know. There's power in numbers. And then this could be kind of literal as well. Maybe you need to pay attention to number sequences or numbers with something, maybe with money. I don't know. But power in numbers. The divine archetype of numbers is what I'm getting. Okay, so let me put this here. I also got another oracle card for you because I had to know, okay, success, congratulations for Pisces in what area of life. So I used this astrology deck to find out. And we got second house, resources and values. And I'm really focused here on the values. It feels like whatever you're doing or whatever you did, see, oh, look, it's like the scales here. Whatever you're doing or whatever you did, you stayed true to your values and you used your resources appropriately and wisely. And I feel like if you've been concerned about resources, whether these are material resources or having people around you to support you or what have you, there's success coming. Okay, you've gotten the seal of approval from Spirit. You should also pay attention to your second house in your chart if you have access to your birth chart, if you know about your birth chart. What sign rules your second house? Are there any planets in your second house? Is there any transits right now in your second house? Just have a look at that and see if you can glean any more information. So what is she weighing here? She's weighing the chakra symbols with these crystals. Yeah, clear. It's clear channel. Oh my goodness. Spirit. Yeah, because your chakras are your channels. Like, it's a channel. And the crystals represent clarity. Okay, so you're a clear channel right now to receive divine wisdom and information. And maybe you want to specialize, I'm hearing. Specify or specialize. But specify that you want to work with whatever energy it is you want to work with. Maybe it's a particular deity or a color. I'm hearing it's a color you want to work with. Orange, perhaps, for some of you, which would be the sacral chakra. Or purple. I don't know. Maybe you're an artist of some sort or an interior designer, but you want to work with a color or a deity or just the higher power. Okay, and I feel like you should specify what you want to channel. And if you're new to channeling, which you're not because you're Pisces, or wherever you have Pisces in your chart, and it's 111 on the clock right here. But if you are, then channeling can be experienced in different ways for different people. But the way that I suggest you work with the energy of channeling is just to allow whatever comes through, whatever comes to your mind, visions, thoughts, random words, whatever it is, just allow it to come through you without judgment. And once it comes through, you can begin to place and piece the puzzles. You can place the puzzle pieces together. Maybe it's not going to be so easy, but it will eventually come together. Others of you can channel in a much different way, and that's okay too. But you're going to have some kind of divine inspiration, okay? It's coming from an unseen guide of wisdom is what I want to say. An unseen guide of wisdom. There's also something you should frame. You should put something in a picture frame or a frame in general. Something needs to be in a frame. Maybe it's some kind of award or a certificate you receive. Okay. Or a picture of something important to you, powerful to you. This is too loud. Okay, I'll just turn it down a little bit. Let's keep going, Pisces, and see what else we get for you. We're going to look at the strengths and, no, we're going to look at the energy supporting you and the energies challenging you at this time. And then we'll get into the tarot. If things have been feeling heavy, I'm hearing detrimental and oppressive. That's being cleared. And perhaps this clear channel is also like your channel, your energy stream is going to be cleared from some kind of thing that was making you feel heavy. The first occurrence of something new. I'm hearing 2022. Maybe something's been going on since 2022 for you. Let's see. Power in numbers. Okay. Spirit guides, tell me about the energies that are supporting Pisces at this time. For Pisces, I feel like you're getting back to yourself as well. You're feeling more like yourself, or you're returning to an energy that you feel comfortable in. You're feeling more comfortable in your skin. Balance for the energies supporting you. The weight has been decided. The scales. Your heart is light as a feather. You've been given entrance and access into this new cycle or new timeline, the first occurrence of something new. And look, it wasn't easy. See the balance here on a barbed wire? You had to be very careful of where you step. And maybe you had to wait for the perfect time. Some of you were writing something and you waited for the perfect time. Okay, let's see the challenge, Spirit. We have playtime in reverse with this squirrel. It's reminding me right away how he's holding a nut, how squirrels bury their nuts and they only find some of them when they go to retrieve them again, and the ones they don't find are the seeds that grow into trees. So we need the squirrel to be forgetful at times. He's not going to find, she is not going to find all the seeds they bury, all the seeds they've planted, all the nuts they've buried. If you feel like, Andy, this can't be over, I can't be in a new cycle, there's still loose ends, it's okay. It's okay. Some of those loose ends or answers you didn't receive are meant to stay buried. Okay, they have their own trajectory to grow into something else. I don't know, they're an energy that needs to be forgotten and put somewhere. Now, I'm not saying you have to forget anything or you're gonna forget anything, but it's like you have to leave it where it is and not try to go find it, because that's how this whole thing works, is that some of those seeds need to remain buried, those nuts. You haven't lost a thing, Pisces. In fact, it's getting so good. I mean, it is good right now. Balance. Let's keep going. Energy support. See the tree, stability. I love when spirit comes through so clearly like this. Clear channel, right? Exactly. Stability. So those loose ends or those unanswered questions that you have, or situations that never really fully came to a resolution as you see it, well, they're actually allowing them to just be is actually giving you some sense of stability. It's almost as if you were to go. There's something about stuttering. It's almost as if you were to go to a field and just start digging up the whole field, trying to find every answer, every nut, everything. You would tear up the foundation, your foundation, so badly. You wouldn't have room to let things grow, to breathe, if you spent all your time doing that. So I feel like there's a very strong reassurance and encouragement that it's okay to not have an answer. It's okay to let something be. You can give yourself an answer. You don't need to get it from anything outside of you. You do have all the answers inside of you. And I feel like for some of you, you've discovered that. You realize that. And Spirit's like, congratulations. That's what this has all been about. To know that you have the answers. That you don't need to go digging around. And that you can trust your intuition. And the seeds that you need to find, you will find them to survive. You will find them to flourish, to thrive. Resources and values, your resources. This is such a beautiful reading, Pisces. Challenge between. Something about a half moon phase could be significant for you. Between the new moon and the full moon might be a particularly potent time for you. You could feel as if you are between cycles, which I feel like you kind of are, because the first occurrence of something new is happening. And certainly something has been concluded here in one way or another with this success card. I'm hearing, I don't know whether to laugh or cry. We have time and guides. Okay. At the bottom we have rest in reverse. You may be exhausted. Okay, let's put these over here so don't fall, Spirit. Okay. Time and guides. In time, something will feel different and make more sense to you. Spirit is also wanting to say you've been guided through this process and you've been listening to your guides. Okay, all of their wisdom, all the things they've been whispering into your soul has not been ignored by you. Okay? No matter what your experience is of working with your guides, whether that's maybe a real kind of literal interaction you're having, or if it's just something that's kind of abstract to you, you have been guided and you have listened. I'm seeing someone in a bathtub here just relaxing. It's like thoughts that come to you at those times of rest and relaxation are your guides. You could be seeing butterflies here, or maybe you did for a long period of time. I remember when I was going through a particularly rough time, I was walking in the woods and this butterfly was in front of me, and it was like there was a path that I was walking down, but it kept going down the path, and I was like following it down this path, and it was miraculous. It was weird. It was like it was guiding me. So maybe you're going to have some kind of experience like that. I also see in this picture here a little girl sitting at the edge of a pool, and water represents the subconscious mind, emotions, emotional depth. And she's all alone at this pool, perhaps on the deep end, with her toes dipping in. So this is Spirit saying that in time, you will get to the bottom of some kind of pool. But to trust that you are, I'm hearing that you are where you say you are right now. So maybe you're saying to yourself, I'm fine, I'm exactly where I need to be, and you're right. I'm also noticing this shadow here. And this is telling me that you have an awareness of your shadow element, of your shadow qualities, your fears, the painful memories, how traumatic things may have shaped the way you think and feel. And perhaps you're working through a lot of that, or you have worked through a lot of that with success. And you can see your inner child again, and how wise your inner child is to only put their feet in right now and not jump into the deep end, because some things need to be let go. Let go of something. I know. We hear that all the time, right? Let go. But it's so hard. Because when we're letting go of a painful memory or situation, it's not just a person or a dream or a hope we had that we have to let go of. It's a part of ourselves that we attach to that experience. The other thing I forgot to say, but I just remembered now, usually I only have one candle burning. At the beginning of this channel, I always had two, and then, I don't know, somehow just kind of morphed into just one candle every reading. But this little guy, he was up at the top, and I thought, oh, well, like that's going to go out before I finish Pisces reading. And I was getting the guidance to let that candle, this one right here, burn all the way down. So I lit another one so we can make sure we have a candle through your whole reading in case this burns really quick. But there's something about letting a second flame, maybe, whatever, you take it as you will, but letting something burn all the way down, like letting it dissolve. I'm hearing salvia coagula, letting something come apart so you can rebuild in a new form. Interesting. Maybe there's something you're doing around candles. I don't know. But I wanted to point that out to you. Okay, let's get in, shall we, Pisces? Let's see. Actually, yeah, okay, let's do it that way. Yeah. Something might also happen in the nick of time. Okay. Or it feels like that to you, but it was always supposed to happen at that time. Or this time. I'm also using quite an old deck of mine. One of the first decks I got after the Rider-Waite. Like the original Rider-Waite. So there might be something once again that you're returning to. Did I say once again? I don't think I said that for you. Something you might be returning to. I don't know if I said that or not. Okay, let's see anyways. The first occurrence of something new in your overall energy. The Ace of Cups. Ah, yeah. Somebody did comment that, and I totally forgot. I don't know what sign I was reading for, but I think it was Sagittarius. I was seeing this white bird drop a coin down like this valley. And someone's like, it's the image. And I was trying to figure out where that image was from. And someone's like, it's in the Rider-Waite. Hello, Andy. I'm like, yeah, I think so. But here it is. So maybe there's something about Sagittarius energy. And if you have Sag in your chart, I strongly recommend that you watch that reading because I can see the link between the message that was there and in here. Or if you don't have Sag in your chart, but you feel like I want to watch that, go ahead. Because that was a pretty profound reading. And this is like the aftermath of that message. Yeah. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay, I need to get clarity with this deck before I get in. Try not to gloat. I don't think you're a gloater, whoever I'm connecting with today, but try not to when you have this first occurrence or this success, this achievement come towards you. 3 more. What is this, Spirit? Yeah. Okay, went from super clear message into I'm not sure what's happening now. So let's go through it and see what comes up. Okay, your overall energy, the Ace of Cups with defiance. I feel like you went against all odds. There was some kind of roadblock, okay? Or there was something saying you can't have this, you can't do this, Pisces, or you shouldn't, or you're doing too much, or whatever. And you followed your heart with something. You didn't let anybody hold you back from what it is that you truly believed was part of your path and destiny. I also feel like you're about to, if you haven't already, take up some opportunity that in the past you would have turned your back to. But now it's like you see this as an opportunity. What is this? What is this, Spirit? 9 of Swords. It's to do something even if it makes you feel a little anxious. So as we grow in our psychic intuitive abilities and even just intellectually and emotionally, it becomes easier to parse out like ego anxiety from an intuition or an intuitive hit that is saying, no, we shouldn't do this. But at the beginning of our journey or after we experience something that really messes us up and is like somewhat traumatic, right? or a little brain fried from the whole situation, it can be easy to mix up anxiety with an intuition that is saying no. Do you know what I'm saying? So you're asking yourself, should I do this? And you have all this anxiety and you interpret it as like, oh, that's definitely a no then. That's my intuition saying no. But you've come to a point, you've grown out of that. You've moved out of that energy. And now it's like you have an understanding like, okay, yeah, I'm anxious. But because I've done the shadow work here, I know that anxiety is coming from a place of fear, from a place of not being able to be heard or be seen, or a fear of being judged in some sense. Yeah, it's a fear of being judged for some of you. And I do think you've faced quite a few judgments in your life. And I think for most of you, you didn't really care about that. But there's probably a deeper nut somewhere in there that you've dug up and you realized, hey, I still have this feeling following me of someone judging me. Maybe this was rooted in childhood. And so you're realizing, like, when you get anxious about something and you start freaking out or being fearful, it's not necessarily your intuition saying, don't do this. You're wrong. You're defying your own anxiety and saying, I'm not going to listen to the fear monster that lives within me. I'm going to actually go forward with my heart and trust that I will receive what I am destined to receive or what I desire to receive. That's pretty big. Okay. Yeah, this makes a little more sense now, because what you don't see coming is judgment in reverse with the stag. This is, I'm wise enough to know that the only soul in the whole wide world that can judge me is myself. Not even your spirit guides can judge you. Only yourself. Okay? So I feel like what you don't see coming is an awareness of this. Okay? Clear channel. You're clearing yourself of your own judgments and judgments of others that you've held on to, maybe subconsciously even. Let's get one more for what Pisces doesn't see coming. Stop. Who are you? Can we hang out? Who are you? Stop. The Ace of Pentacles. Your energy is just so fresh. I mean, we are hanging out. Ace of Cups. And I'm honored. I'm honored, Pisces. Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Pentacles. Well deserved. You are receiving something. And this is a tangible something. This is something in the mail. This is something you can like really point to and say, there it is. You know, it could be a piece of information. It could be a ticket somewhere. It could be a degree, an award. It could be, I don't know, like a lost memorabilia that's given to you. It could be anything. But it's welcome. It's what you need, and it's what you need right now. It's what you need. And Spirit knows that gifting this to you, giving this to you, showing this to you is confirmation of how far you've come. And because you realize, hey, nobody can judge me but myself, and maybe I've even been a little bit hard on myself, because you've done that work and you're really embodying the stag wisdom now, everything comes so much easier. You don't have to have anxiety or go back and forth about what you should do. Did you do the right thing? Or have all these reactions to you. Clear. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, clear channel. Wow, Pisces. Okay, so the opportunity, Messenger, and the Four of Pentacles. The opportunity. I need a little bit more on this, Spirit. Hold on. I'm getting something like you've been right all along, or you were right to do what you, I don't know, there's something you were right about, but I don't know how this relates with the Fool in reverse. There was some risk here. Hold on a second. It's right there, the message. Let's bring it forward. Spirit, what is this for Pisces? The opportunity. Something was a lost cause. Okay? And again, it's like Spirit's giving you that message, whispering into your soul. Pisces, that's not the right path up there, or it's a lost cause, or this person's not going to give up their nuts that they found, that you buried. You know, like this is Spirit saying to you, let it go. It's too risky to try to pry these acorns from this person's hands. And I don't know what those acorns represent to you, but they feel like there's somebody here who's like holding back or being greedy. And this isn't going to change. Not for some time. This is an energy that's sedimented, I'm hearing, like rigid, like it's set in this energy. And the opportunity is to receive that message from Spirit. Okay, and then what? Hold on. And then what? And then where do we go? The Eight of Swords. This will help clear any overthinking or like rumination going around and around and around, like maybe it will change. Maybe they will offer me this. Maybe it will open up. Maybe I should offer this. Maybe, you know, like all of that. Maybe, if, when, what, you know, all that stuff. This is an opportunity to just allow yourself to be cleared of that. You don't need to deal with that. I'm seeing a hook come out. Maybe you need to, like, and it's like, I feel like it's unhook your emotions. Which again, I don't know. That's a lot easier said than done, but this is what's coming through. Okay? And you've already done so much, Pisces, and you're going to be successful. Resources and values, second house. That's about your security. It's also about your money, your material gain. Okay, let's keep going. The challenge, Five of Swords and good fortune. Abundance and prosperity are flowing into your life now. Open your arms to receive. But see, it's like this person isn't opening their arms to receive. I feel like you've been linked up with a situation or a person that wasn't ready to receive abundance. And the challenge is to recognize that a little bit, okay? And again, don't gloat about your wins and your success that you're going to gain. It might feel very tempting because it feels like there's been some shadiness in the situation, some back and forth, and like all of a sudden I feel like I have something in my eye. Yeah, it's like maybe somebody was trying to block your vision or your sight around something in order to gain money or some kind of good fortune. Somebody was trying to take something that wasn't theirs. Yeah, okay, thank you. So you collected all these acorns, these nuts, as the little squirrel that you are. So cute. Okay, you collected them all. You did all the hard work. You buried them all. And you were okay with leaving some of them, okay? Because you knew that they needed to be left in order to grow into trees. And you'd only come back and take what you need. That said, there was someone else who wanted to dig up those acorns that you found and that you planted. And that wouldn't allow the trees to grow, your stability. So maybe somebody was trying to take some resources from you or something you worked really hard for. They were trying to get your good fortune. And I feel like Spirit is saying, let it go, because it's being handled. Guides with time, success, like I feel like it's being handled. Because also your guidance here, your advice, is the 9 of Wands in reverse with Guardian. Your guides again. They don't want you to burn yourself out trying to recoup this or make something happen or get this person to do something. You know, this person's very rigid. There's no other way around this. It's gonna happen. Something has already happened, or it's going to happen as it should happen. Okay? Let's see a little bit further into this challenge. What's the 5 of Swords all about here for Pisces, Spirit? That's a lot, but let's take a look. 8 of Wands in reverse, 3 of Swords in reverse, 7 of Swords and the Star. Yeah, see, it's like someone was trying to steal your destiny here. The things that you planted. This could be energetically too. Someone is maybe trying to get your good karma in whatever situation. I also feel like someone was trying to avoid some kind of responsibility here. This could be an aspect of yourself that you've decided to lay to rest. Like, hey, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to behave like that. And that's major growth, and congratulations if that's you. That's a big deal. And you can let go of any kind of feelings you had around yourself for doing the things you did, because you've acknowledged it to yourself. Only person who can judge you is you. Okay? That's for some of you, not all of you, of course. This is really to stand, like, to get out of the way of whatever this person is up to. Just get out of the way. The 7 of Swords ain't got nothing on the Star. Okay, the 7 of Swords can't steal from the Star. It just doesn't work that way. So let's see more about the 9 of Wands and the Guardian for the guidance, Spirit, for Pisces. I also, I don't know. We could get into this, and maybe we will in the extended. The link for that will be in the description box below. If you don't want to go to that, trust that you're receiving all the information you need right here. But we could get into this and like talk about how it's going to be revealed and like all the lies and the deception and the manipulation, because it's like, you know, the story's here. I can see that. But why would we do that? Or should we even do that? When we have 2 aces on the table, the Star, success, second house, stability, and balance. Why are we going to go back into that? You know, and that's that feeling of like, well, I really just want to make sure everything was karmically just and like everything, you know, and I get it. Trust me, I get it. That's our ego and it's cool. Like we have an ego for a reason. It's not always bad. And I've been there too. Like I want to see justice. Okay. And sometimes you do see it. And that's exactly what should happen. Other times it's like, why focus so much attention into that? When we have so much to be excited about and to look forward to. And I feel like that's kind of the guidance. Why keep fighting even though you're like, you're wounded, you know, you're tired, you're exhausted. Why keep doing that? What are you trying to protect here? What are you trying to protect? I feel like that's a good question for you, because in answering that question, you might realize you're already protected. So tell me more for the guidance. The High Priestess, you already have all the answers within you. You think the High Priestess is out there in the field or in the forest searching for the acorns? Or does she know where they all are deep inside? She doesn't have to go digging. She already knows where they all are because she's been to the underworld. She's seen the field of acorns from a different perspective. Okay? So if someone's trying to take something from you, I feel like it's not going to happen, but even if it does happen, there's something being played out here, okay, that you're safe from. It's like whatever this person or whatever wants to take from you, it's not going to put you in a position of suffering, is what I want to say. Yeah. Okay. What's going to manifest in the next 3 months for you, Pisces? This is interesting. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Storm. This is somebody being really pissed off. Your success and growth pisses someone off. Big time. And there's some kind of storm going on with them, or they want to bring some kind of storm. Let's see, next 3 months, what's up with this? Yeah, it's like you're doing fine. Look, all the acorns. You're doing fine. You're successful. You're chilling. You've remedied some emotions and nostalgia and stuff from the past. You've done the work here. You've put the past lessons to good use, and somebody's like jealous of that, and they're mad, and they want to say something to you about that. Okay. Could be someone from the past with the Six of Cups showing up there. Could be a sibling or maybe someone you've known for a long time. What is this, Spirit? What is this for Pisces? What's going on? Manifestation. Someone didn't believe you could manifest what you have. Reversal. They thought that what was going to happen to you would actually be opposite to what is happening. Stargate in reverse. You visit other dimensions in your dreams and bring back higher wisdom to share. I feel like they could have questioned your relationship to spirit, or they just didn't think you had access to wisdom. They didn't realize that you were the High Priestess. And it's maybe they didn't realize that until you realized it. So they're mad, and you might hear something from this person. It might go spouting off to you, or maybe online, or you're going to hear about it from other people. And guidance for Pisces on that. The visionary in reverse, this person is clueless, okay? They don't have a vision. They don't know what they're saying. I wouldn't let it bother you. Freedom in reverse. When people are so concerned about other people's gains and wins, especially when they're done justly and the person's worked very hard for those achievements, which you have, and others are so wrapped up in that, they're trapped in their own ego. And I feel like Spirit just wants you to not get sucked into that, okay? All right, Pisces, I'm going to go into the extended. I love you so much. Congratulations again. You're successful. You can breathe easy. You got some aces on the way. I'll see you next time.